Today, other interesting business news, you have Chrysler wants to be 100% EV by 2028 for reasons. Now, Chrysler used to be a great, phenomenal company making some of the most, frankly, some of the most exciting, innovative products on the planet. Back in the day, they also bought out the Dodge brothers, so Dodge falls under the corporate umbrella. They also bought out Jeep, so Jeep falls over the umbrella. And, I mean, truth be told, probably one of the best vehicles ever made was the Dodge Viper, which came only with a stick shift and a V10. As I would debate, and I would argue, all vehicles should be by default. And truth be told, the last Viper was really great marketing. It was hand-built in Detroit. But, unfortunately, due to a myriad of reasons, including, I would argue, the unions and exponentially high cost and low performance, they went bankrupt in 2009. So Chrysler was actually bought out by Fiat at the time. It was renamed Fiat Chrysler America or something to that effect. And about a year and a half ago, they rebranded yet again. So now the big parent company that owns all of those, including Chrysler and 15 other brands, now they're called Stellantis, which, I guess it kind of sounds interesting. Now, Chrysler, that individual brand, that's been underperforming to say the least. Back in my day, when I was a youth, one of those popular vehicles on the planet was the good old Dodge Caravan, which, again, they had a carbon copy, I think it was the Chrysler Pacifica, something to that effect, where it was the same assembly line, same exact vehicle, but they slapped on different logos and a couple of different accoutrements. But I'm not sure if they technically invented the minivan, but in many ways they perfected it. Until Honda came around and made one that was bulletproof reliable. Then, of course, sales weren't as great after that, I suspect. Now, Chrysler, they just been bleeding products left and right. And again, it's partially because Stellantis, which bought them out a few years back, they have more than, I think they have more products than they need, frankly. Again, they have over 15 brands that they own to work with. And the Chrysler brand, if you go to their website, they now only have two vehicles. They have the minivan, which again is known, beloved by many, and then they have the Chrysler 300. However, there's an article, I'm not sure why the websites are kind of delayed, but there's an article a couple weeks back about that's end of life, so they're killing that vehicle. Even though it's exceedingly popular and astonishingly, I don't want to say too impressive or cool because it was automatic only, which is abhorrent and disgusting, of course. But they did have the Chrysler 300. What was it? Not the SS. That's Chevrolet and General Motors products. The SRT Banana Falcon. There's so many nomenclatures, and truth be told, I'm a enthusiast of certain brands more than others. But they did have, I think, SRT. That's what it is. The SRT Banana Falcon Eagle model from Chrysler. You can get a Chrysler 300 sedan with a big old Hemi V8, and I believe you had big old Brembo brakes. It was a performance sedan, which, I mean, again, when you look at the performance of Chrysler, that was more the Dodge brand, but, I mean, just was kind of lackluster. So, they say they want to be, they're trying to go be innovative, so they want to be full EV, which, again, when you look at the market, where the short-term, in terms of consumer preferences in the United States especially, I mean, excuse me, EVs have been decreasing exponentially in popularity. So the adoption rate is decreasing. The biggest growing category right now is hybrids. Perhaps for people without calculators or don't know how to calculate an ROI of, oh no, wait, I spent $59,000 on a vehicle, now the battery's gone, the battery's $20,000. Oh dear God, what did I do? You know me. Granted, for my personal vehicles, they always have 3 pedals, also known as a manual transmission, and it's gold Honda Civic Si, so internal combustion engine, Japanese engineering, it'll last darn near forever. Perhaps right next to the Twinkie if there was some type of a nuclear apocalypse scenario. Now, they're using a couple prototypes, so Chrysler says, oh yeah, we got this new cool electric vehicle. Now, this comes from Emma Thorne, and they actually had an article. They said, quote, Chrysler is hoping its Helion days aren't over, unveiling a new electric concept car under the name on Tuesday, or earlier this week. They know that the vehicle had fully autonomous driving capabilities and is made with new battery materials. Now they said, but it will be some time before consumers actually buy anything like the Helicon, And they also note that Chrysler now offers only one product line, the Pacifica minivan, and isn't planning on having any new vehicles until next year. The 2025 arrival is widely expected to be Chrysler's first all-EV, set towards the brand's goal being only EV by 2028. And it's kind of hilarious. It looks like a sports car, but it's going to be an EV, and it's going to be autonomous driving. So what the hell's the point? But granted, that's just me. So it'll be interesting to see. Again, Chrysler has certainly had its ups and downs throughout the year, and will they be successful going after the EV market when so many competitors are already doing it a lot more effectively, and you're fighting over a smaller consumer base? It'll be interesting to see, but as I always say, time shall tell. Thank you everyone again for taking the time to tune in, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of February. So if you click that like button and subscribe button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, sharing with your friends is a great way to help out the YouTube magical algorithm. Also, and lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.